Todd is back. 16 over.
Happy President's Day. Now, what is the history on that?
So originally it was Lincoln's birthday,
Right.
and Washington's birthday.
Okay.
And then they kind of split the difference, put it in the middle, and made it one day.
So they just picked a day and said, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It must be considered a federal holiday because our friends across the street at the VA
Right.
regional office, who normally take up every parking spot in the 6-block area,
Yep.
Left us some today.
there's a lot of parking. I got a front row over here.
Yeah.
Front row. But anyway, happy President's Day today. And tomorrow, Chinese New Year,
Yes.
the year of the horse.
The horse. Yes. Yes.
Is there
I
any?
can-
Do you know anything about that?
yeah.
Why they call it the horse, or why they choose the horse?
I have been to China twice, and I have 2 kids from China, so yeah,
Yes.
I know a little bit. I will inform you more tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah, that's kind of a tease right there.
Yep.
I thought he was going to say, I got 2 children from China. I've got 4 horses from China. So he knows all about Chinese horses. Anyway. All right, we got a busy show today. More local. Now, I wouldn't say business owners, but business, well, how would I say this? They're local. We know they're local.
Representatives?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Or just either damn lucky. We don't know. But we're going to talk about chili today. That's right, chili. It's that time of the year.
On a chilly morning.
Yeah. So chili, we're going to talk that today. We got live music on the stage starting at 9 o'clock, plus a lot of other crazy stuff on a Monday morning, foggy downtown. If you're in the downtown area, now I haven't been toward, I'm sure Baylor's probably fogged in too, right down the road.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, though. Baylor sometimes lives in its own little bubble.
In a
like
little
we talked
bubble,
about.
yeah, the
So-
Baylor bubble over there. Out in Woodway behind HEB, it was clear as a bell when I get downtown. Anyway, let's kick it off the way we do every morning, right here on the Zack Owen Show with our national anthem. What a way to start your morning, my friends. And look who's here. Bobbi and Todd are here, the Furse family. They could be first. In fact, they are first, but their name's not Furse. It's close up. Furse. Does that make sense? I guess it does. But anyway, here a while back, I don't know what, I think we were talking about chili on our show.
We do that sometimes, yeah.
We were talking about it was cold that day and everybody was, oh yeah, I remember. It was right before Snowmageddon, Ice-mageddon, and I was talking about, Andrea said, let's make some chili. And I went to HEB and everything that was there to make chili was gone.
Yeah.
know?
Everyone
Yep.
had the same idea.
Same idea.
Yeah.
Second choice were hot dogs. I love hot dogs with, anyway. Those were almost gone. There was one kind of wiener. You know, normally you go to the HEB, there's 100 different brands of wieners, everything from turkey to beef. One brand I'd never heard of. I go, okay, I'll buy it. No, so
Yeah.
I did. But anyway, that's what we were talking about, chili. So I said, you know what? I just talked to Todd recently about winning and chili, and I know Bobbi's into it. I said, let's get them on the show.
Yeah.
So here they are, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about chainsaw sharpening this morning.
Oh, good.
I know you guys
yeah.
love chainsaw sharpening and tax preparation.
This is taking left turns and right turns. Wow. My head's spinning. I love it.
Yeah, they do a little everything. You know. What do you guys really do? But I know you do a lot of, that's your hobby, but what do you really do? What's your job, Bobbi?
I work for Estelle Broadband. I'm the dispatch manager for the state of Texas.
There you go. And then over here, Todd, what do you do?
I work for FedEx.
You know, what was their slogan? They used to have a slogan. Fastest, we were talking about that the other day during Ice-mageddon. We went 3 days with no mail. And I said, what happened to the old slogan from the post office? No sleet, no rain,
Right.
no... And then Jessica's on the show, who is back with us this morning. Hi, Jessica.
Hey.
And she said she has an inside that the reason they didn't deliver mail, those new goofy looking mail trucks, don't do good in cold weather.
Oh.
That's what we heard.
Okay.
Anyway. So, hey, it's good to have you guys.
Thank you for having
Thank you for
us.
having us.
Yeah, don't be so serious, okay? Normally I see Todd, he's not serious at all. Right?
Right?
That is true.
Yeah. You always make me laugh, though.
That wasn't me, that was Jim. You all just laugh, that's right.
Absolutely.
Always remember this. People will come up to me and go, hey, I remember when you told that bad joke. I go, mm-mm. I said, Jim was the teller, I was the laugher. That's the whole thing. I got paid to laugh. And the key to people telling jokes is you laugh no matter what, even if it
Yep.
sucks.
That's true.
Right?
And most of our bad jokes on the show suck. Kevin writes them all, by the way.
Yes, that's why they suck. Yep.
So he's the culprit.
Or it could be Friday where it took us all a couple of minutes to go, oh, okay, we get it.
Well, tell us a little bit about you two guys. How long y'all been married, and how'd you get to Waco, Texas? Where you from? All that good stuff. Always like to learn about you.
Well, both of us were born and raised here, and we've been together 17 years. This past Thursday was our anniversary. We've been married
Wow.
13 years.
You know what? I talked to Bobbi about 2 weeks ago on the phone, and she said it's the best 11 years of her life.
Exactly. Yeah. I think the first 2 years she was like, oh my God, what did I do?
Trying to find a way out. Yeah.
How'd y'all meet? Do you remember?
We were watching a football game at Oakley's, the famous Oakley's, and it was a Sunday afternoon. And
Right.
he was actually getting on my nerves because he was sitting in front of me, and that was back when Tony Romo was still playing. And I finally called, I said, hey, bobblehead, if you can't yeah, it was a whole joke, but then
Oh, my God.
the rest is history, you know?
Oh, my.
Well, we
How'd you
sure
make
watched
it
the
up to her?
Cowboys game.
How did you make it up to her, Todd, to be nice and all that? Do you remember?
I bought her a drink.
It was probably free drink night. And, yeah.
He made her some chili now.
Yeah. There you go. That works better.
That's it. I love it. And how did you all of a sudden one day say, first of all, who was first getting into the chili competition?
Well, it was actually both of us. We were at the American Legion Hall in McGregor. And
We went
some
there.
friend of ours, we went to watch some friend of ours on Saturday night, or on Saturday day cook, and then we stayed that night because they had a band. And they told us, well, hey, can y'all cook chili tomorrow? We need 2 more people because you have to have 15 people for you get
To be
points.
sanctioned or whatever?
Yeah. And so we were like, we'll
Okay.
never cook competition chili. What do we do? And we don't even have a pot. We don't even have the stove to do it. So some people that were there, David and Brenda Johnson, got us into this. And
So it's their fault.
yeah.
It's their fault. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they got us. David said, "Well, I'll mix you these spices. You and Bobbi, what you need to bring is 2 pounds of meat and some tomato sauce and beef broth and whatever else, and that's we got stuck. And that next day, I cooked." And
And then he
let me tell
qualified.
you, Brenda Johnson is a stickler because she told me, don't touch that chili, don't stir it, let it cook. So every time she wouldn't look, I'd go get a beer at the bar, and I'd come back and I'd douse a little bit in my chili. And
We don't do that anymore.
we don't do that anymore, but I'll be darned if I didn't win the thing and qualified to go to Terlingua.
No.
It's all because of them. David and Brenda got us stuck in it.
Yeah, it was,
But I mean, we met some great people. There's we have friends from all over Texas, Louisiana, New Mexico, Virginia, Illinois.
You just meet, I mean,
You
you
meet
some,
people from everywhere.
It's our chili family, so.
Oh, yeah.
The Walkers. We got Kyle Lucky and Christy Flores. They live down south, and Larry Walton and Grace, which Larry is the other organization, Cassie. There's 2 organizations. I won the Tolbert Championship.
Right.
But Larry's from Robinson, and Larry's won
He won
the
Cassie one.
Cassie
Oh, wow.
Championship down there many years ago. But I mean, they're just people from everywhere, and that's the fun thing about it, is meeting people and getting to know things.
And every cook-off, no matter which organization it is, all the money goes back to charity or scholarships. There's different things that are set up on both sides. So I mean, we're cooking for a cause, and we
I
have
like
fun.
that.
We have fun doing it. So.
That's the key right there, having fun, man. Having a good
Absolutely.
time. All right, we're going to talk more about chili. I got a bunch of questions. Might even have a couple of chili trivia questions this morning to ask. You never know what may pop up here. We will do the Zactionary, and fortunately, I have two younger people here. Bobbi and Todd are younger than me, and Jessica's younger. And the way this works is Kevin is going to give us a word that young people use today, and we try to guess or use it in a sentence what it means.
Okay.
And I miss 99.9% of them. I miss it.
Well, I'm gonna need the word ahead of time because it takes me a while to think. I'm getting that old.
All right, we'll do that. Jessica's going to give us a little bit of country music news, and we'll do that right after this commercial break. Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill on a Monday. Right after. I wish I had one right now. I like it. Hey, let's talk about our friends over at Elite Steel and Supply. Now, Kevin, you have to teach Jessica the proper movements on this because
Sounds
we
good.
have a choreographed commercial here.
Let's be honest, we
my.
never really got it well. I mean, as many
could-
times.
Kevin, just lie to her,
It's
okay?
part of the shtick,
She
I
won't
think.
know.
So Elite Steel and Supplies, Gary and Tina Smith, they own the business, north side of Temple, fronts up to I-35. It's a mill. They cut, bend, shape. Oh, I just did your part.
Okay, you ready? Okay.
Here we go.
So we roll it,
Jessica, you got to do what he's doing, okay?
cut it,
bend it,
bend it,
shape it,
and then back up.
form it. That's what they do
Okay.
with metal over there.
Yeah.
Going to build a barn dominium, put a metal roof on your house. They promise you the quickest job turnaround, and they also do job site delivery as well. Reach out to them, Elite Steel and Supply. Jessica, not quite up to snuff on the performance there for the
I'll figure it
commercial,
out.
but
It's first
she
time.
does a great job with country music news. What's going on, Jessica?
Well, let's see. Let me get back up here. Ella Langley is now a brand ambassador for American Eagle. Apparently, it's the whole jeans
They're
and
still
t-shirt
around?
look that they are still around.
Okay.
There's one in Richland Mall, as a matter of fact. And I
Oh, is it
only know
still there?
Because
Okay.
my 13-year-old made me go there.
Okay.
I used to work there.
Did you really?
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Way
Way
while
back
ago.
in the
Yeah,
day.
Yeah.
Wow.
I worked at the time when it was all brown wood, and then they made the transition to everything
white
being
wood.
kind of white
White.
shiplappy. So yeah,
Oh, that's the place that.
around
that's-
like the late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
when
I
worked
got
there,
it.
Yeah.
That's
I
where
know what
Chip
you're
and
talking
Joanne
about.
got their ideas.
Yeah. When I worked there, it was always confused for, oh, you work for the airline company. No,
American
no,
Eagle.
I don't. No, I
No,
don't. No.
So her actual Choosing Texas song went #1 on Billboard, but
Mm-hmm.
now the viral wrong lyrics to the song have taken over.
Uh-oh.
When I'm eastbound and down and I can't help but cry because I-40 gets lonely with every mile, supposedly people are hearing my knees bending down and I can't help but cry because I farted, or whatever Ella says.
I love it.
I had a friend growing up that her dad always thought the U2 song said with or without shoes, not with or without you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably the one that's the most colorful that Kevin will be bleeping me on. Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell. Drink all by myself, or whatever Ella said.
Oh, okay. I saw that on TikTok. I didn't know what it was, who it was about. Yeah, I saw that. I thought, what the hell are they? What?
Yeah, so apparently it's whatever we can make up, or whatever Ella said.
Wow.
But
Okay.
supposedly now you won't unhear it when you hear the song on country music radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ever wonder what Tim McGraw gives Faith Hill every year for Valentine's Day?
What?
Antique vases, but he forgets the flowers
Sorry, that wasn't the bad joke. My bad.
every time. Apparently, Faith has her own large rose garden and loves to cut and arrange her own bouquets.
Yeah.
So she wants the antique vases, but with no flowers.
Huh. Hey, speaking of, I got to tell you this, because it always comes to mind when you hear a song and you think you hear, but it's something else.
Right.
And one that I'll never, ever forget, it was it David Lee Murphy that had Looking for a Party Crowd? Looking for a party crowd, da 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 da. We had a lady called us on air and said, "What's the point of that song?" Says, "I'm looking for a car to drive."
Oh, no.
And we go, "What?"
Put your hearing aids in.
But it's something like, "La la, looking for a party crowd." She goes, something about looking for a car to drive. And we go, "What the hell are you talking about?" And then we figure it out and we go, "Oh no, it's party crowd." I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So the top country music songs for last week.
Yes.
Number 1, Jason Aldean's How Far Does a Goodbye Go?
That's a pretty good song. I heard that the other day.
Imagine This, Ella Langley, Choosing Texas.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Number 3, Morgan Wallen, 20 Cigarettes, which I'm sure was played at the Morgan Wallen event.
Yes.
Right.
Which, by the way, we talked about this last week. People are already betting on who's going to perform at the Super Bowl next year, and Morgan Wallen's at the top.
Has the best odds thus far.
That's he's got the inside track somehow.
Wow.
Shabuzi and Jelly Rolls, Amen.
Let me ask y'all a question. I know y'all listen to country and Texas music or whatever. 20 years ago, if I would have told you that one of the top songs in the nation was by a guy named Shabuzi and Jelly Roll, you would have laughed at me, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
We'd have told you it was the wrong genre.
And looking at Todd right now, I think Todd would like to laugh at me right now.
And number 5, Thomas Rhett and Jordan Davis, Ain't a Bad Life.
Okay, sounds good.
So there's your top songs for last week.
I love it. Hey, you were talking a few minutes. There's 2 different organizations that sanction. Which one's been around the longest, you think?
Tolbert. What happened was Frank Tolbert and Carol Shelby and another gentleman started chili cooking against each other. Nobody else was allowed to cook. It was them. And they decided to go down to Terlingua, Texas for some reason to do it.
Yeah.
And something happened. I'm not going to get into specifics because
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
But they split. So Tolbert split, and then the other gentleman opened their own organization, Cassie, the Chili Appreciation Society.
Oh.
And that's how it derived.
Whatever the year is on here, that's how many. So
1967
Oh,
was
67.
the first Tolbert and Cassie.
Yeah.
That's different cook-offs, but they're right down the street from each other in Terlingua, Texas.
You've been to Terlingua.
Yes, it's been a
so
long
we're
time.
Lajitas.
Yes.
So the Cassie Ranch is closer to that side, and then Tolbert cooks across, like from Ghost Town.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I wondered the whole scoop. Now, I know this, that if you ever go into, especially one of the old Chili's restaurants, that's how they started, from Chile. And there's pictures of competition, Terlingua, and all over, and that's how they kind of got theirs. Was you'll see all these. I remember.
I thought they did baby back, baby back, baby
No,
back.
that came later.
Okay, all right.
Because they couldn't sell enough chili.
Sell
And then
enough,
they
sell
started
enough,
the
yeah.
ribs.
Yeah.
I remember working in Abilene in radio, Perini Ranch, big ranch outside in Buffalo Gap, Texas, and Tom Perini, that was his name. He decided to get involved with the chili too, and they did do a big chili cook-off at Perini Ranch. But the reason of the story is that they had a small, I guess it would be like an oil, it's big container. What do you call those?
Like a drum?
No, big. Like,
Big cauldron type deal.
anyway, it was originally for oil. Anyway, they cleaned it all up, and they made chili in it. And this thing, you had to have a ladder to get to the top. It's huge. And they would sell jars of that chili, and it would all go to charity. But it was supposedly the world's largest pot of chili. And that was this deal every year. And I don't know if they still do it or not, but that was something I always remember seeing, that big vat. And I'm hoping they clean the oil out of it. Yeah. You're hoping they do. I don't know, maybe the oil might add some taste to it.
The Tolbert organization we cooked for, Kathleen Tolbert Ryan and her husband, they own Tolbert Chili Parlor up in Dallas.
Oh, really?
In Grapevine.
Really?
And that's from her dad, Frank Tolbert. They started that business.
You about to try that.
You ever in Grapevine, go downtown, and it's
Nice.
right there on the square.
All right, we're talking with Todd and Bobbi about chili. We're going to find out the secrets to successful chili. And we're also going to find out, don't say it yet, in Texas, is it beans or no beans? And we'll find that out. We'll take a commercial break and come back. And we're also going to find out what we celebrate today on this Monday other than President's Day. We'll do that at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill back after this. All right, back live at the Backyard. I got Todd and Bobbi Furse here, the chili champions. Wow, big crowd this morning. And of course,
right.
Jessica is here.
What's up?
Do you have anything for Jessica there, Kevin?
I don't know.
You dropped the bomb on me.
Yeah, see, that's
baby.
exactly what I was thinking.
There you go.
All right, we're going to get back to talking about chili, but first of all, let's talk about what we celebrate today. Today is Monday, February the 16th, President's Day, and we already talked about President's Day, kind of combined some of their birthdays.
Best president, go.
How many, what? The best president
in your
ever
opinion.
in history.
In your opinion.
Oh my gosh, I really couldn't tell you. I mean, I've been around for quite a few.
Well, I wasn't just saying in your life, but like in general.
I think,
because then I have less options than you do.
I think Jimmy Carter wasn't a very good president.
Okay.
No.
I truly don't think so.
So we'll go with the worst, okay?
People, if you go way back in time, Grant, you know, here's a guy that was a general, heavy drinker that, you know, fought, and you know, why would you make him? Back in those days, you thought, oh, if they served in the military and they're generals, they're going to make great presidents.
Right.
Eisenhower,
Right.
stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, because we go back to the first one, it was like, well, that worked out. Let's do that again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's hard because back then you didn't know a lot about people because media wasn't what it was. And
That's
information
true.
didn't travel like it does.
Yeah.
I guess in my era, a lot of people would say Reagan has probably been the better president.
Yeah.
But you know, you look back on that.
Which way you
and
go.
there was a lot of bad stuff that happened during Reagan, but there's a lot of good stuff
Yeah.
that happened during Reagan.
I think Reagan's strength was knowing what he didn't know and surrounding himself with the people,
People
who
Yeah.
did.
that knew it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm an equal opportunity voter. I wouldn't say that I'm hardcore conservative. I wouldn't say I'm liberal. I kind of go with the flow of what but I thought Kennedy was a pretty good president. I was a small child, and what I can remember, I thought he tried to do a lot of good stuff
Yeah.
and so forth. But anyway, I don't know. Let's don't even open that can of worms.
I mean,
right
there's
there.
the Roosevelts too. Like, one did the national parks.
Yes.
One pulled us out of the Great
The war.
Depression. And
Yeah.
about it with,
And wasn't he the only president that served 3 terms?
yeah, yeah. It was
3
after
terms.
him when they put the limitation on it. Yep.
Something that I like better than President's Day, it's National Almond Day. Almonds are supposed to be good for you. Y'all eat almonds?
Yes.
Do you
Now-
drink the milk?
Now, Todd,
Do you milk an almond? How
Do I
do
what?
you
How
milk
do
an
you milk
almond?
an almond?
It's gotta be.
it's got
very-
small teats. Takes a lot of those teats, almonds, to get that milk. Okay, there's 1 carton. Okay, another 6 hours to get another carton. Oh my gosh. Don't get me started on that. Okay, National Almond Day. Now, you can't buy the almonds that are loaded up with the chemical stuff to make it taste like barbecue.
Right.
That's probably not good for you.
No.
but just regular almonds are. National Innovation Day. Have you ever thought of something that you would invent that you go, man, you know what we
Great chili.
need? Great chili. Have you ever thought of that in your life?
I wish I'd have been the person that invented the straw because it ain't never going away.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's fair
You're
enough.
right.
The turtles are trying to make it go away.
Yeah,
And the
they-
people
Yeah.
who love the turtles are trying to
Yeah.
make you have paper straws. But
You know, on
And those
cruise ships and resorts, it's premium if you can find a plastic straw anymore. They've all gone paper. One cruise ship we were on, they tried to sell you. It was available. They were on display. They were metal straws, and they would
Right.
sell those to you. They're
Yeah.
trying to make a buck off of that.
But see, the theory behind the paper straws is you drink more because you drink it faster because the paper will start to lose its form, and therefore they can give you more, sell you more drinks. I mean, it's like a whole conspiracy.
Yeah, and then one resort or cruise we were on, the straw you could eat it. It was
Strange.
like
Like
made
a
out of
candy
sugar.
straw?
Yeah,
Oh, sugar
and you
straw.
used it, and then you ate it, and
see, I call those Twizzlers.
twist.
No, there's that.
Bite off the end, and there you go.
There you go. Fair enough.
Okay. National Caregivers Day. Very important
Very
day.
important. Very important.
Caregivers. And today is National Do a Grouch a Favor Day. And you're going, what the heck does it? Well, I'll tell you. A light-hearted observance encouraging people to do something kind for someone who might be in a sour mood. And there's a grouch right there on the screen. National Do a Grouch a Favor Day. Do y'all know a grouch? Somebody that is always, Y'all know anybody like that?
Oh, really?
Not
Kevin,
willing
you
to
know
call
any?
them out.
You know any grouches?
Couldn't be me. What are you talking
No,
about?
not you.
What do you-
I
what-
said, do you know any?
No. Probably, yeah.
If Kevin's grouchy, it's because he gets up at 5 a.m. to work out.
Yeah, how'd workout go this morning?
I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway, and I got called out for a few different things that I did improperly, right? So, did a
Kevin
little-
has a
Add up.
trainer, and they
I
get
had to-
together at 5 in the morning.
That's dedication
crazy.
I
right
had to
there.
get up and do a barbell and kind of. I was doing it where I was still holding it, and it
Yeah.
needed to kind of pop and rest on my
Right.
shoulders. So, you know, it's always one thing when you do things incorrectly, and you're like, oh, okay, well this is fine,
Yeah.
and then you have to do it the right way, and you go, oh,
That's
Oh.
why I didn't.
that's
do it
why
the
it's
way-
an exercise.
I
But-
truly believe that the reason my back is hurting is I started going back to the gym the end of December, 1st of January, and that's when my back started hurting. And I was talking to my physical therapist, and I told him, and he goes, well, what kind of things were you doing? And I told him, I said, I kind of think it was the leg lift. And he goes, no. He goes, did you do any? And I go, yeah. I'd sit, I don't know what it's called, where you sit, put your
Squatting.
feet on the deal, and you hold, and you pull, and you go forward.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
pull the weight.
Yeah.
He said, that did it. He said, I guarantee you that did it.
Yeah.
And so I said, will you look at me on an official capacity right now and say, Zach? And he goes, Zach, you cannot go back to the gym anymore. And that's what I told Andrea. I said, honey, I'm going to have to cancel the membership. I'm not going. Anyway.
But you have to work up to it. That's kind of at the point I am now. I started low, and I kind of have worked up to it. So now, yeah. But F45 in the shopping center between Paparolo's.
Laszlo?
Yep.
Laszlo?
Laszlo. Yep. I can't pronounce his last name.
So we have this guy on, his trainer. Fascinating guy. We ought to get him back on.
Yeah.
He tried out for WWE.
Oh, wow.
He tried out for the Olympics.
He was
What
on,
did-
he was on the-
bobsled.
yeah, he was on the alternate team for the bobsled.
He big, tall, muscular, and he was. And what else? He's done a bunch of stuff.
He did track at Baylor.
Yeah,
That's where
ran
he
track
started.
at Baylor and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
Guy's super good, super nice guy.
Yep.
Laszlo. All right, let's talk chili. Beans or no beans?
No.
No beans.
No beans. and
Beans.
Cody Johnson says it best in his song.
What does he say?
No beans in chili.
I've said that for years.
That's Texas.
I say
Beans.
two things. There's two things.
Go beans.
If you're a true Texan, no beans in chili, and no real Texas man line dances. Girls can, but true Texas men do not line dance. Well, Cotton Eye Joe and Schottish, maybe. Anyway.
Yeah.
And you cannot, now that's a rule that you can't have anything in there
Identifiable in your chili.
Because it's
like a
marking your
big
cup.
piece of jalapeno.
Because they say it's marking your cup. So when somebody goes to taste it and they pull the lid off and they see that, they
They
say,
will know
oh,
that's
that's
your
so-and-so, so they score it the best score they. Oh. So it's meat and gravy only.
It's unidentifiable.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And my next question is this. When you go to make, and it doesn't have to be competition at home, what kind of meat do you use?
We use ground meat. Now
Just
there's
regular ground meat?
just regular ground meat. Now there's some people that actually go to the limit, or the not limit, but go to the extreme, and they'll actually dice theirs up in cubes. Now there's
Really?
there's actually, I didn't mention, there's a third organization in Chile. It's called ICS. It's the International Chili Society, and most people say if you cook their chili cook-offs, that if you don't cube your meat,
Or
that
use
cut meat
Like
is what
chili
they
meat.
call it,
Yeah, yeah.
that you won't place.
Really?
Really?
It's just difference of the, I mean, but
Yeah.
most of the cook-offs that we go to, everyone uses hamburger meat, ground chuck.
Yeah.
Ground chuck.
Not even
And-
the chili.
Now the chili grind,
I mean, you can,
it's
but
too,
you
the pieces,
typically-
when they grind them, they're too big around. So, they just
Yeah.
say don't use it because, and it also, it's a little more grainy.
Yeah, yeah,
You
it
know,
is.
it's stringy. Yeah.
You're exactly right. Now, do you, you were saying, do you, I know when I cook hamburgers on the grill, I want a lot of fat. 'Cause I like that juicy and whatever. Do you look for a certain, 80-20 or 90-10 or
80.
lean or?
70, that 73-23 or 80-20 is normally what we'll use because you want a little bit of grease in your
Yeah,
chili.
yeah.
Because they say grease is flavor.
Yeah, it is.
Now, when
It
you
is.
when you get ready to cup your chili up to turn it in, you want to dot that grease out, because you don't want somebody open it up and
it's
there's
just
a layer
floating.
of grease on the top,
Right.
But yeah, I mean, so from the first time we started cooking to now, the different people that we've met, people from East Texas and Louisiana, like Janet Nash and Mac and Kelly Walker, and it just, the list goes on. The people that have helped us and guided us, little things. Hey, why are you doing that? Try this. It's helped us out, and it apparently, along with the great judges that judged the day I won,
Well, actually, what wins is the spice company we use.
Yes.
We have their shirts on, but Mount Bill's.
Mild Bill's Gunpowder Foods, they're out of Corsicana, Texas.
Yeah?
And that's most of the chili cooks use them. They actually have a website, and you go in and you look, and you can read and get description of the powders, the blend, how good it is, how much heat it has, how much salt, or if it doesn't have heat, doesn't have salt, and you just go in order and kind of try to mix your own
Yeah.
recipes.
Now, in competition, for instance, what you did, do you try to make it as medium for the judges, or do you go into some heat, or you don't want to? What do you do in competition?
It depends on, and that's another thing you learn. It depends on the area you're in. Like some places down, you can go down south. There's some places down south that don't like heat. There's places up north that don't like heat. You can go to a chili cook-off at a bar. In your mind, maybe the person that doesn't like heat, but then you're thinking, well, these people are drinking beer. So maybe they would like it a little saltier. Maybe they like it a little spicier.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't. You
Yeah.
just, you kind of
Try to guess.
Yeah, you try to guess. You cook there more than once, and try to learn different
Yeah.
places.
Now, I haven't really done chili cook-offs like you have, but I did hang around with Jim many years when he was cooking barbecue, and he loved doing that. Probably like you guys love doing the chili cook-offs. He loved it, had the big rig and all that. And you're right. You meet so many people and become friends with so many people on the circuit, and you get to know them as family, and you get tips from everybody. Oh, put honey here, or put mustard here, or, whatever. And I will say one thing that I learned many, many years hanging around Jim and barbecue. Never, ever let David Willie from CTWP cook the beans for you. Those were the worst beans.
Poor David.
We came in dead last on beans. Anyway,
Poor David.
what's the perfect at home, and I'll let each one of you answer, what's the perfect thing to eat with chili? What do you like? You have a bowl of chili. What do you want? Do you want a jalapeno? Do you want a hunk of onion? Do you want cornbread? Do you want cracker? What's the go-to?
Tamales.
What?
Tamales.
Tamales?
Yeah.
Mine's Fritos.
He likes
Fritos. Andrea loves Fritos with her chili.
Well, we also do down in Terlingua on the Thursday before the championship.
Yeah.
They have what they call Green Day, which is verde chili. So it's green chili. So we cook that too. Now, green chili, I will eat with tamales. That's good. And there's a little lady that actually comes across the border and brings homemade tamales and sells them. Oh my God, they're so good. And we save that verde and eat it in the next 2 days,
Yeah.
So
Wow.
What's your favorite?
I love cornbread, and I love I love crackers. My dad loved crackers. I like crackers, but cornbread is just something about it with chili.
On the purple onion and butter.
Oh, purple-
Unsweet cornbread.
Really?
Purple
Unsweet cornbread.
onions, absolutely. I like a jalapeno. What do you like, Kevin?
Chili's a meal within itself. It doesn't need anything.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
I'm
some,
guessing
maybe
that-
some crackers.
I'm guessing he likes spaghetti with his chili.
Yeah.
That's right.
You
I'm from the north, so I do beans and some
Chili mac.
pasta.
Oh, my.
In it.
and you know what
Oh,
else?
my.
You know what else? A week later, he can still taste it in his beard. Oh, yeah, I remember that chili. Mwah.
That's right.
Where he stores his leftovers.
All right, here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to do a Zactionary, and this is where Kevin gives us a word, and we're going to try to guess what it means. Young people use this word. Are you ready, Kevin?
Yes. Are you ready?
I am ready. Bobby is ready. Todd is ready, and Jessica is ready.
Your word for today is drip.
Drip?
D-R-I-P. Drip. So how do the young people
Use
the word drip today? What does it mean to them?
Do y'all have a clue?
No clue.
Like I said, I should have got a head start on that one because I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I think when I was younger, a drip was like a slang for somebody that's a goofball or so. Hey, you're a drip. Yeah.
No, that's a trip,
A trip?
not a drip. A trip.
No, that was a twit.
Oh, yes. Okay, that too.
A drip. No, we used to say, I think when I was a little kid, I'd heard the word drip. They're a drip. Anyway.
What are the rules? Can I call
So
my nephew
drip.
and ask?
Yeah. Do we have can
I
we
call
phone a
him?
Phone a
friend?
friend.
Call a
I
friend.
know what it is.
W- I-
Only because I'm terrible and I watch the Dr. Phil show a lot.
You watch Dr. Phil?
Drip is their fancy, shiny jewelry, kind of like we call the bling bling.
They call it drip.
You're
They call it drip.
That's close.
Uh-oh.
It
Oh,
is.
okay, well,
It is. You're very specific with accessories, but your drip is just your outfit,
You're just your look.
right. If you have the drip, you have the top-notch outfit, clothing, all that kind of stuff.
So I could say, hey, Bobby, you got the drip today.
Exactly. Yep.
you
Looking
go.
good, looking fresh, all put together.
You had the drip Friday.
Yeah, that was a different
kind.
Different kind of drip.
Yeah, my nose, I swear to God, I was so embarrassed, but if I didn't wipe my nose every 2 minutes, it was running. I was, but you know what? I woke up Saturday and I felt great.
Wonderful.
Then the back started hurting. But anyway,
That was from Friday night.
oh well, it's just been nothing but pain. I like it. All right, we're talking about chili cook-off. So there you go. Good job, Kevin. The drip.
There you go.
Drip.
Yep.
Very nice. Any update on the Olympics? Do you have a medal count for us this morning?
I do. Let me pull it up. So, Norway, 27 total medals.
Total medals.
And 12 gold medals.
Okay.
Italy, the host country, really putting in their best effort with 22 total medals, 8 golds. The U.S. is at 17 total and 5 golds.
Ooh, wow.
So, yep.
I'm going to tell you what.
Still hockey to come. The bobsled, I think,
Yeah.
starts today with the mono bobsled. And then the curling is now out of the round robin. Like the 4-person is out now out of.
Didn't America
They
win for the first time ever in curling?
well, they won.
but I mean the medal, wherever it was a gold or a silver or something?
The first ever mixed doubles. So it was a guy and a girl. They won silver. They were in the gold medal match and lost to Sweden. So, but in the round robin, the men have beaten Norway and Sweden. They only lost to the Swiss and somebody else. But
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
So Canada. That's
All
the
right.
Swiss
So
Canada.
what is it? The Olympics goes another 4 weeks or something like that. It seems like it's going on and on.
No, this is the last week, so it's halfway through
Yeah.
at this point. So
Have y'all watched any of the Olympics?
Yeah.
We actually have.
Well, they still got that speed skater guy too. Now he's pretty.
That's
Pretty
crazy.
good. He's the first guy since 1983 or something to win 2 speed skating events.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's amazing me. And you know what they call the Super G, where they just go downhill as fast. That is crazy stuff. They were put on. He was going 77 miles, something like that. I'm going 70 on skis.
Right.
It's
No,
But
thank
they do
you.
that new.
You fall and you're
that,
broken.
That dual race now, that mogul, where they do them
Oh, yeah,
moguls
yeah.
and they flip.
Yeah.
Now they're doing where they race against each other.
Yeah, side by
That's
side.
pretty
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet. I like the side by side.
Yeah.
Get that.
All right. Hey, here's the deal.
Competition.
Right over here, little Jessica is going to tell us. Do you have anything that's going on around Waco and Central Texas that we need to be aware of?
So obviously it's Veterans Day, so get out, enjoy your day, and hopefully we'll warm up a little bit. Tonight is trivia nights at Cricket's Bar in Waco. It's Slapsticks Trivia Night at Lakeside Bar, and Manic Night at Freight Bar. Now here's the most important thing that everyone needs to know.
Yes.
Begins in Waco today.
Okay.
It's the Valentine's Day court amnesty event for the city of Waco. So if you have a ticket for anything in Waco,
Yeah.
this week is the time to go see the court and get that taken care of.
Oh, really?
So it's their Valentine's Day event.
Okay.
Right.
From now until the 27th, Zach, go take care of your tickets.
See,
Knock
now-
on wood. I haven't had a
That's-
ticket in a long
That's
time.
that's how the city shows that they love you.
Start sending out mass texts.
That's right. Hey, all
Now's
my
the
friends.
time.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of that, Andrea and I were just talking about, how on your phone, on Facebook, whatever, you click on one thing and then all of a sudden that's what you get a lot of it.
Because it's listening to
And
you.
I saw somebody I knew a while back that got a DUI, and now every day, it's what's it called, saycheese.com or something.
McLennan County mugshots?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going, holy cow, man.
Yes.
DUIs, it seems like every day is 5-10 people are getting DUIs. But anyway, I'm going to throw one more thing in. Coming up this Saturday, the 21st, Eddie and the Getaway are going to be playing here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. That's Saturday, Eddie and the Getaway. All right. I want to talk about winning the big trophy. So you qualify, you got to qualify.
Yes.
Kind of like in barbecue, they qualified to go over to Meridian, I think, to the big one. So you qualify, and you got to. And about how many cooks? How many cookers?
It depends on the organizations. Like Tolbert, you can go to cook-offs. There's normally around 25 to 40, especially on big ones like the one in McGregor in March is Tolbert Men's State, which I was fortunate enough to win that one last year too. The Cassie organization is actually it's a corporation type cook-off. They actually, you pay dues. They give out big amounts of money to the charities at the cook-offs, but there's ranging anywhere from 50 to 150 people at a cook-off, depending on the size of how big a cook-off is.
But once you get down to Terlingua, those numbers increase by, because I don't know, they've had up to 300 cooks or more on one side, and then at the Cassie Ranch. But every year it's different. It depends on how many cooks qualify and take the trek down there.
So you get down there and you get all set up. Kind of run us through you get there on what day and how does the day go?
Well, we used to we would break it up. We would go the Wednesday of the week before we would leave, and we would go to Marathon. And there's a little RV park there, and they would actually have a cook-off on Thursday. And so we would do that cook-off, and then we'd get up Friday morning, and we'd drive into Terlingua. And we'd get there, get set up on Friday. Well, we're there Friday through the whole next week. But they do things like that Sunday they'd have a cook-off at a bar in Ghost Town. And then Tuesday we would go over to Cassie's Ranch, which they actually invite people. You don't have to pay. It's not a qualified deal. It's just a cook-off. Yeah. And we'd go over and cook on Tuesday, and then we'd go back to Tolbert deal and we'd cook. Thursday would be green chili, and then Friday they actually do barbecue and they actually pay out. So we would do barbecue and beans, and they do margaritas, and then they have last chance on that Friday, which if you didn't qualify, you paid to get in and you paid to cook, and they would take the top 10 out of those and they would qualify for Saturday, and then we cook on Saturday and we turn in at noon, and normally they do awards around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But they have live music all week. From Wednesday through Saturday.
Gary P9 always plays.
That's great.
Yeah, they always have live music.
All right.
Last year they had like Silverado. They have some big bands there.
Okay, so you do all this, you've done all that, and you get to the time where they're going to announce the winners, and they start calling it out. Did you think you had a chance?
Not at all. And it's one of those things. You've got your toes, fingers, everything crossed. And then we get down to, there was 92 cooks, I think, this year.
Yeah. On Tolbert's side, yes.
On Tolbert's side. And they got down to, they call it Kiss Your Sister. It's one place before you get into the top 10. And they called Bobbi's number. And she had actually, we were sitting by the Gary Brignan, that him and his wife had the spice company that I was talking about, Mild Bills. So we're sitting with him, and there's another guy that's a DJ from Corsicana. Carrie Dean. And we're sitting there talking, and Bobbi looks over at Gary Brignan, and she said, I'll be dang. I bet they'd probably call my number on this. And Gary started laughing, and they called her number. And he had a pen. He had a little pen he had that said, Cook Better Chili. He said, I got you an award. I said, wear this pen. It said, Cook Better Chili. And then she actually got up to go get us a couple of drinks at the bar. Yeah. And they called first place, and they called my number, and I about fell out. I couldn't
I
believe
could
it.
hear everybody screaming, and I'm like, is that Todd? I said, I think that's Todd.
So she left her purse, her beer, and everything at the deal and ran over to the stage.
Oh my gosh.
And she runs over the stage, and they go, "Ma'am, get back. This is the
You're not the winner.
That's my husband. That's my husband." But yeah, no, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, to win that is an honor.
Oh, I bet.
A big honor. And that organization, it means a lot to all of us, that especially going down there to cook, because everything they raise at this deal, they raise money for ALS. And they have a gentleman, his name's Juan, and Juan comes with his wife, and Juan does a speech. And Juan is to the point in ALS now where he actually has to have a video monitor actually speak for him.
Right.
But they raised $83,500 this last year
Wow,
for
that's
ALS,
great.
and that's just from people that are there at this cook-off.
Yeah.
All week they do different things, and it's great. It's
That
a
is
great
great.
organization.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow, that's exciting. Are you all ready for this year? You geared up? Going to hit some? What's the next one you're going to
Well, we went a few weeks ago to Louisiana, Shreveport. It's Blanchard's right outside of Shreveport, and they had Louisiana State Championship, and I was actually fortunate enough to win it.
hit?
And
No.
Wow.
it was an automatic qualifier, so I'm automatically qualified. And then 2 weeks after that, we were at Tokyo Store,
Yeah.
and we cooked Saturday, 18 degrees in the morning. It was cold.
It was cold.
So she got third and I got fourth that day. But then we come in back the next day. It's 19 degrees in the morning. It warmed up a little bit. We cooked that day, and I got ninth, and it was an automatic qualifier, and Bobbi won. So she's automatically
wow.
qualified. So we're both qualified now. So now we just get to go and have fun.
Have fun.
We're trying new recipes and different places.
All right. So
Awesome.
it just happened that I received from a friend a flyer and said, "Would you talk about our chili cook-off?" And I said, "I know the perfect day to talk about it." And this is, it says, family 2026 Tolbert, Texas Men's State Chili Championship, March 13th and 14th, open to the community. Like I said, it kicks off on Friday and Saturday. They have a dinner, they have breakfast for the cooks, they have silent auction, raffles, bake sale, free to the public to come on out. It's at the Exchange Event Center in McGregor. American Legion Post 273.
Yes.
And I'm sure y'all already knew about this.
Yes. We
Yes,
will be
well,
there.
that's.
Will y'all be there?
We will be there.
I actually have to go back and defend the title. I actually won the men's state title last year.
I love this. So that's going to be
winners.
March 13th and 14th over in McGregor. Going to be a lot of fun. And man, I might come over there and try to taste y'all's chili here. Get a little.
Please do. They need judges.
I love it. I love that. Todd, Bobbi, thank you so much. Now, before you get out of here, you must tell.
No. Get to.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have the great opportunity here to add to your titles
Yeah.
as a great joke teller as you tell the bad joke of the day. Have you selected one? Which one are you going to do it?
I think that one.
Bobbi selects it, Todd tells.
Okay. So, what's a figure skater's favorite kind of music?
What?
Ice pop.
Todd and Bobbi Furse, great chili champions. Thank y'all so much for coming in.
Thank you for having
Appreciate
us.
it. We've been
Zach.
friends for a long time. So great having them on the show. Jessica, thanks for coming in this morning, hanging with us. Kevin, you're going to hang around because we got live music.
Yep.
We have got Landon Blake, and he's chomping at the bits to get up there and play some music. We'll play news and weather from KWTX News Channel 10, and then we'll come back with live music at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Is that me? Oh, that's me. Hey, we're back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Big thanks to Todd and Bobbi Furse talking about chili. And as we've said so many times, Kevin, and you're being a Yankee, Texans, the rule is no beans in chili. Landon, do you eat beans in chili or no beans?
Man, I don't mind beans in my chili. The ideology I have is like, chili's whatever you got, and if all you got is beans, throw them in there.
You throw them in there.
That's it.
That is right. That is so right. Landon Blake, where are you from, Landon?
I'm from Bluffdale, Texas. Now my new hometown.
Yeah.
But originally I'm from the Ellis County area.
Yeah.
I've lived all over Ellis County. Went to school in Red Oak, Waxahachie.
Well, I'm so glad you're here, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Me too. Glad to be here.
It was really, did you hit any of the fog this morning? It was very
Yes,
foggy.
it was very, very foggy. Yeah.
Crazy. Well, I'm glad you made it safe. Tell us a little bit about you. You just kind of talked about where you've lived and places, but tell us some more about you.
Yes, since summer 22, this is all I've been doing. As of September, I do this for a living, just playing music. It's my number one. I don't do anything else.
Do you come from a musical family? Did other members?
Not exactly. I reckon I had some. I'm related to some church singers.
Right.
But that's about the extent of it.
Yeah, so many people that we have on the show, that's really where they got their feet wet, was in music at church. Didn't we have someone recently, Kevin, that was a drummer, I believe, or something in a church deal?
Yeah.
And I was talking about how church music has changed so much to where you nowadays full band and it's just amazing, and that's great.
Sure.
Music's so important.
Yeah, I was really happy. I put a group together. We had a church band on the south side of Waxahachie. I played with a bunch of. We were all Ellis County honky-tonk musicians, and one day we were like, "Hey, let's put a church band together," and we did that for a while until I moved away. But
Yeah.
Jimmy Zapata, he was on the show not too long ago.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
That's a good pal of mine.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. All right, let's quit talking. Let's jump into some music. What are you going to do first?
I'll start with this one. This is my latest. This is called Robin Robin. I started writing this song with my friend Ethan Pacheco, and we wanted to write a song about going to New York. And so we started on it. We got about half a chorus done before we parted ways, and I took it home and wound up turning it into a ballad that you could say is written about a lot lizard.
Nice.
So it's one of those. It's a modern love story. It's called Robin Robin. She stole my heart at the travel stop, going opposite ways. Between the second I took and the look she gave, stood two people, both could use a shower and shave. Just take what you can get and give it back someday. Saw her picture on a poster on a telephone pole, wearing my black hoodie and the shade she stole. She said, one last job to climb out of this hole. I'm tired of stripping for copper, babe, I'm going for gold. If you don't see me before I leave, come catch me if you can in New York City. On a subway, on the corner, or dead on the street. She left that Sharpie letter on the diesel receipt. Today I thought of Robin, Robin, is she thinking of me? Fox 4 postcard, she finally made the big screen. sleep her way into that black limousine. Some city girl's present is a southern girl's dream. You don't see me before I leave. Well, come catch me if you can in New York City. On a subway on the corner or dead on the street. She left that Sharpie letter on a diesel receipt. Maybe I'll pack up and go catch her alley cat show. Maybe she's already hit the road. She's running from the record, but everybody knows. If you don't see me before I leave, come catch me if you can in New York City. On a subway on the corner or dead on the street. She left that Sharpie letter on a diesel receipt. You don't see me before I leave. Then she just left immediately. You don't see me before I leave. She left that Sharpie letter on a diesel receipt.
Nice job.
Thank you,
Good
thank you.
job. Hey, think back about what age when you first really started writing?
I started writing in high school, or maybe probably my senior year in high school.
Yeah.
And I don't. Well, I was gonna say I don't keep most of those songs, but I guess I kind of do. It's
Do you? I'll put you on the spot.
Sure.
Do you remember the title of that first song you ever
I do.
wrote?
I do. I can play that one if you like.
Yeah, let's do that. What's the title of it?
This song's called Turquoise.
Okay. I love that. So you were in high school when you did this?
I think I was a senior. This is one of those high school heartbreak song type deals, but it's not. It's more of like the hopeful side of a heartbreak type.
Yeah.
You know.
Doesn't involve Taylor Swift, does it?
No.
Okay.
No, I can't say it does. These older ones, my reason I mentioned it earlier, these older ones I kind of started writing, they were more of like in the cheesy country realm. And so through my development of my writing, I decided that wasn't the way I wanted to lead.
Yeah.
So I kind of run from them sometimes, but a lot of people request them at the same time. So. See if I can remember it. What she wears to the bar, the stickers on her car. If she picks it up, she can't put it down. The Bible she reads, her one and only need. Well, it will always be her first choice. She loves turquoise. There ain't much that we can do. She don't need a cowboy like me or you. this feeling she's feeling, it ain't blue, it's closer to turquoise. It's amazing to see all that can be passed down from a woman to her baby girl, uniquely distressed like that antique chest that Mama brought home and Daddy painted 'cause he had no choice. Now it's turquoise. There ain't much that we can do. She don't need a cowboy like me or you. No, this feeling she's feeling, it ain't blue, it's closer to turquoise. She's independent and wild, strong and she's free, the most beautiful thing that a man like me could ever hope for or dream. But she can't be redeemed. This feeling she's feeling, it ain't blue, it's closer to turquoise.
Nice. Hey, I want you to think back to, is there a particular song that has a really crazy title that you wrote? Maybe you never sang it again, but do you remember one that had a really kind of crazy title?
Yeah, I guess this one probably fits that bill. This song, I wrote this after my earliest experience of alcoholism when I was 20, and I say that ironically because it lasts about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'd stumbled across a bar that would knowingly serve me as a minor, and that's a hell of a deal when you're not 21. And after about 2 weeks of going there just about every day, I realized that alcoholism ain't the cheapest of all the addictions. And so anyway, I wrote this. It's called UI. It's just the letters though. It's like DUI without the D.
Yeah.
Let's see. Studying by yourself, paying attention and spending your time. These things you didn't make her by herself, but boy, she took them for the show. You bought everything, all the looks and all the lies. So you buy yourself another way to go. But I found a bar, and they'll serve me anytime. Well, hell, to a minor, that's worth as much as gold. It'll cost me that and more when I finally get pulled over. Like Mama says, she says I ought to learn to drink at home. But I was under the impression you understood my intentions, but you undermined my infatuation with an unconditional ideal like you could undergo an impassioned permittance the unadvised interdependence between you and I. Cursed, drinking by yourself at home. The one you didn't make her by herself, but boy, she took it even though you bought everything, all the looks and all the lies. So you buy yourself another way to go. I've learned the self-deconstruction. Continue straight through to the ground, and that 20 and 40 are closer than I thought. Maybe we just get tied down by little things that come around. We had a little reason to live, now you just don't, not. But I was under the impression you understood my intentions, but you undermined my infatuation with an unconditional ideal like you could undergo an impassioned permittance of the unadvised interdependence between you and I. Under the impression you understood my intentions, but you undermined my infatuation with an unconditional ideal like you could undergo an impassioned permittance of the unadvised interdependence between you and I.
Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Landon Blake. Hey, Landon, this is the time of the show where we throw out something that happened on this date today in country music history. And there's only one thing, and I'm kind of surprised. This is very interesting. In 2002, all right, 24 years ago, Hank Williams Jr. made his first appearance at the Grand Ole Opry in more than 20 years. He had not been on the Opry in 20 years. That's kind of unusual. But anyway, he was there as he joined Travis Tritt and Marty Stewart as they paid tribute to the late Waylon Jennings. So there you go. That happened on this date in 2002. We're going to get back to more music. First of all, I want to talk to you about, have you been feeling bad? Upper respiratory crap is going around. Isn't that the best word to use?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Crap.
That's what I want in my upper respiratory.
Is crap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, if you have that problem and you need to get in to see the doctor real quick, think about my friends that sponsor the show, and that is Patient First Direct Care, where they put, of all things, Kevin,
what?
The patient first.
Whoa.
Yeah. Direct primary care, patient first. Dr. Allison, PA Mark Roberts, they're over in the Badger Ranch area, just off of Highway 84, Suite 102. Call this number, set up an appointment, 863-8741, 863-8741, or go online, patientfirstdirect.com. Commercial break time. We'll come back with more music live at the Backyard on President's Day, Monday. Our Bar Stage and Grill, President's Day, kind of foggy this morning. Do you know an Angie Ridgway?
That's my mom.
Well, Angie shared our link, so hopefully we got a lot of people watching live right now.
Cool. Yeah.
So you want to say hi to her? Hi,
Hey, Mom. She told me she's watching at work.
Yeah.
She's got the crew over there. They're watching. So
You know, the great thing about our show is that you can watch it live, 8 to 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday, or you can watch it tonight, tomorrow, next week. A lot of people will binge watch. They'll watch several episodes. Or later on, you can catch it as a podcast. Go to Apple, Spotify, and listen to it. Listen to the great music that we have.
And I was given the information this past week that we last month had over 200,000 unique views last month.
Nice. Good job. 200,000.
Yeah.
I love it. We've had so many great musicians. Landon, you're doing a great job, buddy. And you've got is this a new song that you have out?
no, this one's pretty old. I've got one single out called John T. Floors, and when I wrote this one, I was like, oh, that's the one. That's the one I'm gonna do first. So that's what I got. This is about a chick I met in the stockyards. It's called John T. Floors. My San Antonio Rose was a girl named Lily. And Lily, she looked at me like no one had done before. On the brick walks of the stockyards on her 21st birthday. But I doubted if she'd even recognize me anymore. Lily brought her best friends to Fort Worth for the weekend. They were kind to the busker. They didn't mind the songs he dealt. The only Zach Bryan I knew has her Godspeed tattoo. And her jaw dropped. She showed me how it might have made me melt. Invitation to the pool, 9 a.m. coming soon. And Lily thought it best to get some rest before they go back to San Antone. So I packed up my things, pondering the scene in my dreams. On the streetlights and stars, to my car, and on my way back home. We both headed southbound, but Lily didn't slow down. And she reached walks a hatchy like I did. And I could have tried much harder, but the miles on a young heart, they're a bigger waste of time and love than just staying in. It's the little things we work for, not the money or the glamour. It's just things like getting to see her once again. And I don't know if I ever will, or if I'll realize high on pills, but I'll look for her in every crowd till then. Oh, Lily, wait for me, or the man that I'm gonna be. I've got a life to run through, at least the state's a tour. Well, I'm in Ellis County now, but keep your pretty eyes out for my name on the sign when I'm booked. John T. Floors. my San Antonio rose was a girl named Lily. And Lily, she looked at me like no one had done before. On the brick walks of the stockyards on her 21st birthday. But I doubted she'd even recognize me anymore.
Yeah, I love it. I like that. That's really good.
Thank you.
And you wrote that when?
That was 22, 23,
Yeah.
roundabout. That's the year, I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, who are some of the artists that you like to listen to?
So, my number one, my songwriting hero is Chris Christopherson. That's been my guy since
Oh, yeah.
since I was in high school. But I guess it's important to note my influences. About 2 years ago, I made like a conversion to rock and roll, and I'm a '70s head, so anything '70s, I love it. And so I'm a huge Rod Stewart fan. I went to see him in Oklahoma. It was just great. Springsteen now. Springsteen's second record is my favorite record of all time.
Yeah.
So a lot of that.
Wow.
Bob Seger. We did a Bob Seger tribute in Bluffdale, my hometown in Bluffdale, at the Greenwood Saloon. This was December 20th. And we booked it like a year before, and we were so nervous because it's outside. Like, it's going to be so cold. It was the most beautiful weather
Wow.
of all, this past year.
Yeah.
Best
Did you ever, when you do something like that, do you ever think, oh my God, I'm going to forget a word, and everybody's going to know the song, and they're going to go, wait, you just screwed up?
Yes.
I think that's like
I was a wreck.
everybody at a sporting event, and you're watching the person sing the national anthem, and you're going, okay, so far so good. Oh wait, they screwed up. Everybody always looks for that. And Kevin and I do, right, Kevin?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's great. Now, do you still play with a full band, or are you mostly on your own now?
No, I've always been pretty much solo. Since I started doing it full time, I've put together a bunch of duo and trio shows, but I actually will be having my first full band show for my birthday party, April 24th at the Greenwood Saloon.
Nice.
It's going to be me and my friend Lank Rudolph, his band Lank and the Shanks. We're doing a double birthday.
I love it.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
When is your birthday?
It's April 24th. I got lucky to book it on the date this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Working hard on his birthday, baby. Well, here we go, Landon. This is where we like to throw in some birthdays, people that were born on today's date, and see if you recognize any of these names here. Let's go all the way back to 1958. A name that you recognize. Everybody does. Because not only was he a rapper, but he's an actor and a TV pitch man, too.
And a beverage.
Yeah, that's right. And a beverage. 1958, Ice-T was born. Ice-T. 1959, John
McEnroe.
Oh, hang on, let me get my glasses on. Oh, I didn't see the row on the end of it. John McEnroe, one of the greatest tennis players ever.
Yep. Are you serious?
Crazy. Are you serious? He was probably, what did they call him? He was an angry child playing tennis.
Yeah.
1972, Sarah Clark, actress from 24 and Twilight, was born. 1974, I know I'm going to mess this one up. Go ahead and say it for me.
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala
Yep.
Ali, actor in Moonlight, Green Book, Hunger Games. Why can't they just call him John or Larry
But there would
or
be
Landon?
no originality in that.
1982, Lupe Fiasco
Yeah.
is a rapper. 1989, Elizabeth Olsen, actress, was born. 1990, The Weeknd. What do they do the rest of the week? Do nothing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
R&B singer's facial nervous system issues. What does that mean?
He can't feel his face. That's his.
No. Are you serious?
That was his big breakout song.
Oh, I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's actually a song about heroin, but whatever.
Okay. All right, let's go with some local birthdays. Over at Shooter FM, over there with the Crow Man doing the morning show, Nikki Laughlin is celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, DJ Nikki. Christy Brake having a birthday. Allie Tedlock, Brian Alexander, Kristen Volchek, Dominic Rendon, Brandon Alexander, Lindsay Washman. And that's it. Yesterday was Andrea's middle daughter's birthday, who's a nurse here in Waco, an RN, and that is Lauren Ridgway. Happy birthday, Lauren. Happy birthday to you. I think 25 years old. Wow. And she thinks that's the end of the world. We went out to dinner last night, and she said, "Oh, my God, I'm 25. My life is over." Oh, well, there you go. Happy birthday. Make it a special day for everybody. Enjoy that. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back and we'll check in with Cam Stewart on sports, and then we'll come back with more music with Landon. Stick around at the Backyard.
Great product.
Downtown Waco here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Alan Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. I want you to stop by today. See Ted Teague and the crew. Whether it's a Ram truck, maybe it's a Fiat, no matter what it is, they've got it on their lot. State-of-the-art facility, dealership right there on Highway 84. Well, we're going to say about a half a block off of 84 on Highway 6. Come by, let's be friends. Check them out online, alansamuelsdcj.com. Cam Stewart in Boston. What's up, Cam Stewart? Happy President's Day, buddy. Do we have Cam?
No, I can't hear him. Oh,
There's Cam. We can see Cam. Can we hear Cam?
maybe.
How about?
Yes, a little
There
bit.
we go. There we go. Sorry about that, fellas. Happy President's Day.
Happy President's Day, man. Kevin threw at me first thing this morning, "What's your favorite president?" And I said, "God, I don't know. You're a young guy, but do you have a favorite president?"
Oh, favorite president. Can I just go with number one? Can I just throw George Washington in there? Tough to argue against
That's
it.
a good place to start.
And
You know,
there you go.
is
That's
there
my
a
pick.
president that you remember, whether from history, from school, or that you've learned about, that you say is the worst president?
I like to think about kind of the forgettable presidents. I don't know if it's good, bad, or otherwise. But I think arguably like one of the worst up there is the president that went to the college that like most of my family went to. And the president is Franklin Pierce. In 1800s, we're talking Reconstruction. And he's kind of their most famous alum. And he might be the worst president. He just didn't do much.
Yeah. Wow.
And had a college named after him that's much worse academically than the school he went to. So.
All right, over the weekend, I guess the Olympics and basketball kind of stood out there. What's your take on sports over the weekend?
Yeah, I was hunkered down with Olympic hockey all weekend. Maybe some curling cheating going on in there. I did wet my beak with that a little bit.
Yeah, what is the deal? Was it about somebody touched it with their finger?
Yes. Yeah. So admittedly, I don't know a ton about curling. I know that might shock you. I don't know a ton. But you kind of push it on the handle.
The handle,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to let it go as it crosses the line.
Right.
Like no extra push, nothing. And apparently, this Canadian, not an American, thank God, put his index finger on it, just kind of gave it a little bit more of a push. And I think that kind of helps with direction, keeping it on the straight and narrow. But the other team, I think it was Sweden, was like calling them out. They're like, look at this, put a camera on the line, and lo and behold, you could see it. You could see the guy pushing it. So,
I mean, you think you're going to not get caught on national TV at the Olympics?
the Olympics. It's crazy. It's crazy what the Canadians think they can get away with.
I did not watch it all, but didn't the NBA All-Star game this weekend?
It did. It did happen.
America or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, a couple different games within a game, and then Americans versus Euros, basically. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you weren't the only one that didn't watch it this weekend. I think their numbers are going to take quite a hit, actually.
Yeah. Hey, what's today on the Pete Sousa show?
Yeah, so we're going to talk some basketball. We got some big news in the Big 12. Jerome Tang of Kansas State did actually get fired last night, and there's all kinds of controversy on whether they'll have to pay him or not. Big guest today, we've got burying the lead here. Basketball Hall of Famer Rick Barry joining the show today. Going to talk about this new ABA documentary that he was heavily featured in, but also about today's NBA. You know, why the ratings are taking a hit, what we can do about the All-Star game, why it doesn't have the interest it did even 5-10 years ago around the league. So that should be an interesting and fun conversation today.
I think so. All right, Cam Stewart, happy President's Day. We'll talk again tomorrow, buddy.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Cam Stewart from Boston, his cousin from Boston. Landon Blake, man, you were the highlight of the show this morning. I mean, we got Kevin and me and Cam. Thank God we have you to up the ante on our show.
I just do what I can.
I'm just here doing what I can. I like that. Landon, you got another song for us, buddy?
Sure. Yeah. Let's do. This is my second to latest, and the cheesiest of all my country songs. If y'all can get down with that.
Now, why do you say it's the cheesiest?
Well, I guess it's just a self definition. I guess back in the day, even going back as far as like the 50s and 60s, like country music was if nothing else supposed to be cheesy, and maybe not cheesy, but just like it, targeted diction and stuff like that.
Sure.
And jargon.
Yeah.
But I wrote this song after I threw my phone through my radio in my truck. And true story, sad story. I was very upset, and I said I didn't think I'd ever write a song about breaking a phone, but I did.
All right.
But this is called New Phone. Well, I wish you hadn't caught me like this, studying all the text she sent, wondering what that poet meant. That's why you're my person. Besides, I counted 400 I love you, 75 good nights, 23 good mornings, and 100 I'm too tired. Today I broke my phone. Now all that's gone. All I had from you in a splash, out the window through the dash. Today I broke my phone, and I can't even turn it on. Couldn't answer if you call, strike the record of it all. The day I broke my phone. All the words she used to light us up, silence that made me erupt. The haunting things she do to me, but addiction submits to opportunity. And I think we talk as much now as we did at the end. That ain't saying much, and I'm all alone again. Now I need a new phone with a new ringtone, so I don't turn my head to see what she said. It won't sound the same no more. Now I need a new phone. Don't remember why I kept this old phone so long. Don't need it anymore. Maybe leave it in a drawer. Now I need a new phone. Now I got a new phone, but I know who this is. It's the one who won me over a million messages, and I'm a new phone. You can leave the two of us alone. Yeah. Call it a restart. That's the hardest part. But before you start, our love will always live down deep inside my heart. But I won't find it in my phone.
Hey, good job. Landon Blake. Hey, a big thanks to Todd and Bobbi for coming in. Jessica, Kevin, thank you. And we got another great show tomorrow at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Miss you, Jim. Happy President's Day. Landon, do you have one more song you can take us out?
Sure, I'll do this one. This is
Here we go. Have a great day.
This is one of my rocking songs. It's called Trading Cards. Well, you sounded like the waitress asking how about some pie after a long hard day and a lonelier night. You knit me in nostalgia. I never knew that I neglected, and you stayed longer than I ever had expected. Well, she's accomplished far greater, likely growth the breadwinner. If the reading and the weed pen and it stretch her thoughts thinner. Well, all I need is some bread to soak up this adolescent dread. No, I never got stoned, I just stayed home. I studied drinking instead. And I don't taste like the song that you've been craving. Boy, you've been saving. Well, I'm nothing here but here. Ain't a kid trading cards of indifference, and all I learned this year remains totally unclear. What's cleared up? You're selling your position like it's just overstock. You peeled me, put a needle right in my writer's block. And now you cashed in your chips and you wanna borrow my smile. You ain't touched my style, it's just a pile of self-righteous denial. Yeah. Oh, well, the pretty native flowers, they don't grow much a stem. Well, I can fill your cup till it spills over the rim. Or you can nurse my curse, you can empty our lungs. But I didn't earn your kiss, cannot force your thirsty tongue. And I don't taste like the song that you've been craving. Oh, boy, you've been saving. Well, I'm nothing here but here. Ain't a kid trading cards of indifference, and all I learned this year remains totally unclear. It's cleared up. place like the soul you've been craving. Oh boy, you've been saving. Well, I'm nothing here but here. Ain't a kid trading cards of indifference, and all I learned this year remains totally unclear. Yes, all I learned this year indefinitely unclear.